check this out. I need you to say that whole shit over about how they fucking moved you and everything like that. I'm on both lives right now. I got fucking Facebook and I got Instagram. So tell. So start.
When I first got to this jail, I was in. They moved me to B block first, but I was over there for less than a week, and they moved me from B block to E block, which was supposedly a medical holding block. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there, and while I was in there, like on Easter Sunday, like the sheriff came and did a walk through the jail. Like, he was wearing a nice suit and shit, but they put me on this new heart medicine. They got me, like, kind of sleepy and weak and shit. Like, I've been sleeping a lot more than I had. I ain't worked out in 2 weeks because I have been feeling that shit. Because of the medicine and because of what's going on with my heart and then finding that tumor in my chest, all that jazz. So, like, I woke up late when the sheriff came, and when I woke up, he was walking out the door, the sheriff and the warden. But that same day, on Easter Sunday, they served us some cold ass meatball subs. So I had got everybody in my block to fill out agreements about that shit. And then they had college kids coming through here, like peeking in on motherfuckers and shit, like we animals at the zoo and shit, right? So I was like, bet. I was like, hey kids, don't forget to look at that documentary about Alabama, how they treat people in Alabama prisons and jails. And don't forget that everybody in here is innocent to proven guilty, supposedly. We're not guilty until proven innocent. And the word turned red in the face or whatever. And then I got them to fill out the people in my block to fill out those grievances. So, and then not only that though, like, so I had saw a bottle of liquor in the warden office, and I was like, yo, so ain't that country, man? I was like, you're not supposed to have that in no jail, bro. I was like, so when you get your uniform, man, you turn red as fuck. So like, the next fucking day, bro, I shit you not, they came in, like, when most of the day had passed, and was like, yo, you moving back to B block. So, like, I ain't say shit. I got my shit together and went to B block. But when I got to B block, like last time I was in there, I had found a cellmate within a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, where you from? I was like, Birmingham. They asked me what I was in for. I told them this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they, I told them, like, they got a white person on camera set the fire. Then they charged my black ass with it. And then called me a terrorist and shit. And so they was like, oh, I heard about that. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had found a cell to go to. So then after that, when I went back this time, like people wasn't really talking to me. They was kind of ignoring me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And like a dude that had that literally he had gave me a suit because being honest, they don't feed you in this bitch. Like if you don't have no money coming in, or if you don't have no hustle in this bitch, like your ass gonna starve. Like period. Like they don't give you enough to live off of, bro. They do not. Like you literally hungry while you eat. Like you hungry while you eat. You hungry before and after. Like you gonna be hungry in this bitch. So like he gave me a suit because he seen me like basically escaping my church. You know what I'm saying? So like when I came back, went back to Meanwhile, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't find no cellmate. Plus it was full. They was like all like 3 or 4 deep. But I could still tell that something was going on because like people that I thought was cool with, weren't really talking to me. But I did run into somebody. You remember a couple of months ago when I was in Jefferson County before the feds picked up my case. When I was in Jefferson County, I was teaching a Stop the Bleed class while I was in jail. One of those dudes from Jefferson County showed up and was like, hey man, I remember you. And like, you remember you taught that class? And I was like, yeah. And then also, somebody from Cherokee County was in there. A dude that had got to fight in Cherokee County. I be using my medic shit like while I'm in there, while I'm in jail. So when he had got to fighting, like I had told him, you know what I'm saying, that if he couldn't get no ice, like we couldn't get no ice in Cherokee County, I told him, you know what I'm saying, just go to the shower and turn on the cold water and let his hands run up under the water for a minute so they wouldn't get swollen and shit. But then he had got moved to another jail, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw him when I went back to B block, he was in there. So me and him was talking about the food and shit at Cherokee County, but that was like the only people that I was talking to, people that wasn't already here on C-Block. So, like when they forced me in somebody's cell that night, which, you know, is crazy, because, you know, if somebody don't want you in your cell, they cell, you ain't really supposed to go in there because you don't know what they're going to do to your ass while you trying to sleep and shit, you know? Well, they forced me to go in the cell, so I wasn't really sleep. I ain't really sleep that night. Then once the dudes that they forced me in the cell with told me about that Shomo shit, I was like, they told me about that Shomo shit, I was like, man, hell nah. Like, I pulled out my paperwork and was like, you know, hey, you know, I'm not no fucking Shomo. And I went around with my fucking paperwork, and I went, got breakfast, and then I went to go, like, on my, like, I'm not a fucking Shomo tour. And I went in there and started talking, and while I was talking, dude was acting like he was listening, but then, like, he got somebody to block the door, and then he swung on me, you know what I'm saying? So after that, diplomacy was over with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was still perturbed, because I went in there to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick as shit, I'm trying to get out of jail, I ain't trying to get more trouble in this bitch, but he swung on me, so, like, I ain't had no choice but to, you know, swing back. So, like, you know what I'm saying, we got to fight or whatever, and after two times, after fighting him two times, like, the medicine had my ass huffing and dizzy, bro. Like, I couldn't go back. Like, he was like, come on back in here or whatever, and I was like, I was standing at the door trying to get myself ready, honestly, to go back in there again, because I was like, you still saying Chomo, like, bitch, I ain't no Chomo, bitch, and like, but I couldn't get up the energy to go back in there, honestly. Like, I was breathing too fucking hard. Like, I felt like heavy and shit. So, like, I went and sat down for a minute trying to get myself back together, because I was like, man, fuck it. If I gotta, like, fight everybody and leave my paperwork on the goddamn table to show I ain't no Chomo, I guess. Man. But, like, the guards came and pulled me out that bitch. They pulled me out, and then, they ended up taking me to the motherfucking, honestly, they ended up taking me to the hospital and shit. Cause with that medicine and shit, like, and the fight, like, all that shit together had me feeling woozy as fuck.
Yeah, you said
like,
you said they jumped you, though. You said somebody swung on you right before, you know what I'm saying?
Say again?
You said they jumped you, though, right?
Yeah, like, it was more, like, it was one of them in there I was talking to, and then, like, while I was talking to him, like, I got hit in the side of the head, and then, like, it was on, bro. Like, you know, it was like me and one person in the cell, then somebody else came in there, like, then I kind of, like, honestly, like, I was woozy when I walked in that bitch, bro. Like, being honest, like, since they put me on this medicine, like, I've been sleeping more, like, these last 2 weeks or whatever. Like I said, bro, I ain't worked out number one day in the last 2 weeks because I've been weak and sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So, like, then the dude that I fought, he knew that shit because he had been in the medical block. Like, they sent him to the medical block, because the medical block, not just medical block, they use that to lock down for other blocks, too. So he was in that bitch locked down, and he seen that I was asleep and shit. So, like, I think you probably heard them talk about them finding a tumor in my chest and all that good kind of shit, to be honest. So, like, once you know, the fight over with, and the COs came, and, like, I was sitting down, trying to get myself together, and, like, saying, like, I'm not no fucking Chomo. Like, the COs came and got me up out of there. And, like I said, they took me to the hospital because apparently I had hilariously, or ironically, however you want to look at it, I had a visit. I had a cardiologist visit that day. And so the cardiologist looking at me and talking to me and said, he was like, well, you felt good enough to get into a fight or whatever. I was like,
yo, why the fuck would he say some shit like that? Yo, why the fuck,
like... Oh, God, bro. I was like, man, like, I didn't feel like doing nothing. I was like, I've been trying to get this appointment for weeks or whatever. And, I told him about the wooziness. I told him about the weakness. I told him about, like, the swelling and shit at the other jail. That's what got me moved and all that good kind of stuff. And he was like, they gonna have me take a stress test in like 6 weeks or so. But in the meantime, he just changed my medicine.
6 weeks? Yo, that's too long. 6 weeks is way too fucking long. A lot of shit can happen in between 6 fucking weeks.
Yeah, I'm aware, but that's what they said.
And then
so they moved me back in.
So you said it was
I had somebody contact you and Danielle first, but she ain't answered. Then I had something to hit you up. I gave him 2 names on the paper, like you and Danielle.
So so I want to go back. Hold up a second. I want to go back. So what was the name of the CO that was running around sitting there calling you, like sitting there telling people that you was a freaking child molester? So what the fuck was their name?
I don't know specifically which one it was, but since I've been in, they said that Fletman is the one that be doing shit like that. And if I'm honest about the situation, Fletman was the one that moved me from E-Block to E-Block initially. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think I had told you, like, the first night they moved me from E-Block to E-Block, somebody had said I was a chomo when Fletman was moving me out. And I was like, man, the fuck you say? And like, honestly, I was ready to like defend myself right fucking in. And the other CO, Will, was like, his name Will. He was like, oh, he was just joking. I was like, man, don't fucking joke with me like that. I ain't no fucking chomo. And then when I moved back over there, it had grown and spread around the whole fucking block. I was in E-Block like 3-4 weeks, something like that. And then during that time, I guess he was just going and saying it more and more. And like they actually believed his ass, like without looking at my fucking paperwork or anything.
Yeah, that's actually against the rules.
I can fight. I can't fight everybody, especially now while I'm weak and sick and shit. But like I did the best I could fucking do. But like I ain't, I'm human.
Yeah, you ain't trying to catch another charge either, so I mean.
They broke my fucking glasses, bro. They broke my glasses, but at least I ain't die,
Yeah, well, and they got you in a unit right now. So people that don't know this shit, like they usually have like predominantly fucking race, the different one race in certain units. So they got you with the Woods right now. They got you in the Woods, like they're saying with the Peckerwoods, the white boys. So they got you in there with the pink boys and shit. And it's like you already heard someone like using the N-word out there.
Yeah, well, I was in lockdown. I ain't heard nobody say that shit since I've been out of lockdown. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go right back. They gonna send me to another goddamn block. Like, I don't do that nigga shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, if I got to, I got to. Like,
and you in Alabama.
The thing about it, you gotta fight. You gotta fight. Like, you can't just sit there and like, this ain't the turn the other cheek type place. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
hell no, never that.
You turn the other cheek, somebody liable to like punch you or stab you in that bitch.
Real shit.
So like, yeah, I can't really do the other cheek shit.
So
like, not in here.
You ain't supposed to.
Like I know they'll lie. You know what I'm saying? They'll lie and say whatever. Like on the paperwork on the write up I got from that other incident, they called me the aggressor. I'm like, bro, like, how the fuck on camera you can see me walking around with my tablet and my glasses on, bro? Who the fuck go to a fight with their glasses on and a tablet and a notebook in their hand with papers in it?
Yeah, well, I talked to Sergeant. So I got to talk to Sergeant. So the Sergeant told you I was talking to you, right? I was talking to her, right?
Nah.
Oh, so she sat there and lied to me then.
Ain't nobody called me back up to the front and told me shit.
Yeah, so she said she was gonna check up on you. The sergeant something. You know what I'm saying? It's recorded. Don't even worry about it. It's recorded. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why we're recording things, because the memory don't last that long, so it's recorded. But that sergeant sat there. I heard that there was a beef with another freaking sergeant that he tried, like that she tried to say fucking what's his name, Sweatman tried to get her fired, so he got a problem with her. So I was hoping that it was that sergeant I could talk to, because and I was also told that the other COs really don't fuck with Sweatman like that. You know what I'm saying? So real deal with jail politics right there, bro. And then they try to sit there and tell me that he didn't get fired from Blount County. He left. Like, come on now. You know they protect their own. I mean, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, I'm already good. But I've been hearing the same thing about Sutton since I've been in here. And like I said, I can't even lie. The night that they moved me from B block to E block initially, Sutton was one of the COs that came and got me. And then it was Sutton and this dude named Will. And then like when they was taking me, when they put me in this block, Sutton brought me in this bitch. But like this time I got my paperwork with me and shit. Then I've been in lockdown. I just got out of lockdown today. But like I'm like, bro, like it's only maybe like 4 or 5 black people in this whole. That's like actually let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 black people and it's a mixed dude over here. Like everybody else is white over here, and then we got a couple of Latinos over here. But I'm hoping that I don't have to get to fight this shit. But like again, like this ain't exactly the place where you turn your other cheek, and like you can use diplomacy to a certain extent, but like eventually you gonna have to like put up or shut up. And I don't have a problem with it, but I don't, not when my life is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because that's that shit right there. Like, you was supposed to smack the piss out of whoever the fuck sat there and said that shit, like, the first time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you that's how that goes. I mean, like don't fucking joke with me like that, bitch. Is that what you do? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? They would have had to fight me for saying some shit like that.
I was going back and forth with him, like, I was going back and forth, and then, like, after that whole, the start to the altercation, like, words was over with. Like I said, I was flustered because, like me and others, like, I went over there to talk or whatever. That's why I bought my notebook and my glasses and shit. But, like, once that shit happened, like, the talking was over with. Like, since this whole shit, bro, I've been, like, nigga, like, somebody actually in E block, I mean, since I've been here, bro, like, somebody had a seizure. I helped their ass with the seizure, bro. Like, been doing the same shit that I've been doing on the streets, bro. Take care of folks, teaching people shit. Like,
you told me.
Motherfucking bullshit.
You told me 2 people had a seizure in one day.
I'm gonna end up fighting this bitch. Oh, God. Like, already so. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna end up fighting this bitch, bro. Like, it ain't even no 2 ways about it. Like, I just got out of fucking lockup.
Someone talking shit right now?
I gotta take me off recording, bro. I need to talk to you about some other shit, man. Like,
all right, hold up 1 second. I'm about to do that right now. Hold on.